You keep watching the Mid Morning Show.
Yes, you should keep watching the Mid Morning Show. You're welcome to yet another exciting episode of the Mid Morning Show, and of course, the last Wednesday in the month of June, year 2026. And all thanks be to God, for keeping us alive till this very moment. My name is Gwelumi Asende, and you're welcome on board. It's not a one-man show on Mid-Morning Show. It's only when some circumstances, when it happens that something like that occurs. All right, I have with me Temitope. How you doing?
Good morning, Pelumi.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Okay, a little bit under the weather. Are you fine?
Yeah, I'm fine. But I must say, I love your attire. It's so giving boss lady vibes.
No, it's giving yellow day. Yellow day.
Clock. Yes, amazing morning to you. My name is Temitope Olubodo, and it's Wednesday, and when you see us dressed in this gorgeous attire, you're in for something spectacular today.
Okay, and talking about something spectacular, marriages, weddings, love, anything that has to do with matters of the heart. On the last Wednesdays, the last episodes of each month, either a Monday episode, the Wednesday or the Friday, we bring them to the table and we talk about it. And our guests, they would help us to dissect, they would put a scan, they would use their, from their wisdom of knowledge, their knowledge, from the wells of their knowledge rather, to help us to, to see things from their lens. All right. But before they join us to talk about our topic for today, it's going to be a lounge session. Like Temitope already said, you're in for something spectacular. But before they join us, let's have this feature on Yoruba traditional marriage. We'll be back. Stay with us.
Love is what you say, my love is what you think. Love is what you're doing, love is everything. Love is how you work it, love is what you see. Love is when you're talking about the little things. Man must live his mama and papa.
The Yoruba culture of Western Nigeria is full of folklore, color, and pageantry. People are easygoing, friendly, very cosmopolitan, and contemporary, inventing clever ways to combine old traditions with more modern themes. Having the advantage of being exposed to Western ideas, Yoruba people integrate modern customs into their traditional marriage ceremonies. The Yoruba traditional marriage ceremony, though a serious affair, is full of playfulness, rich contemporary Nigerian music, graceful colors, and sumptuous meals. Weddings are occasions to show best attires, handbags, jewelry, and even dancing styles. The traditional wedding is an occasion to alleviate the drudgery of normal life and are greatly anticipated by friends and well-wishers.
Oh, my beautiful love, this song now you I sing I'm for. I can't explain what I'm feeling, but I know it is real. Oh dear, my beautiful love. Oh, my beautiful love, I beg you do make you come. I know sadness since morning you come out, but it feels like forever. Oh dear, my beautiful love.
The couple may select their own venue or the bride's family may choose. One interesting thing about choosing a venue is that it is usually a compromise between both families. Even the meals served on the occasion are agreed upon by both parties. Assorted meals such as jollof rice, fried rice, moi moi, chicken, which could be roasted or fried meat, fried fish and catfish, as well as small chops, alongside traditional foods like pounded yam, amala, fufu, with a variety of vegetable dishes, are made available to the guests present. Now, while all other preparations are going on, the apparels of both the bride and groom are also carefully selected to make the D-Day glamorous. The bride's outfit is a reflection of what the female guests will wear, and she has to go all out in the selection. She might choose the mask, lace, Nigerian wax fabric, or any fabric that appeals to her. The outfit consists of gele, which is the head tie, the buba, a traditional tank top, and an iro, which is a large ankle-length piece of material tied round her waist. The color she chooses reflects the color theme her family has chosen, but should also complement the groom's outfit and look identical. She can wear accessories like gold chains, beads, bangles, gold earrings, and shoes to match. Her face would have gone through a beauty regime with professional makeup artists, hairstylists, and color coordinators. The groom could decide to wear an agbada, which is a two-layered piece of material of heavy dimension like the ashoke. It might be cotton and damask, or he might wear lace or wax fabric, maybe Ankara. The color combination should also complement the bride's and complements the color his family has chosen. The engagement ceremony.
Another woman will not take
In
my
my
place.
husband's
In my
life,
husband's
in
life.
the name of
In the
Jesus,
name of Jesus.
Papa will not walk for another
I will
year.
not walk for another
In the name of
In
Jesus,
the name of
Papa will for
Jesus. Lórúkọ
Jesus.
Jésù.
I want Judiana.
Àwọn Judiana.
Papa Judiana kò lè ọkọ.
Máa ju di ẹni kúrò
I
lórí
want
ọkọ.
Tina.
Àwọn Tina.
Papa Tina ọmọkọlọkọ lẹ́rù. Lórúkọ Jésù.
Lórúkọ Jésù.
Bọ́ọ̀bù fọ́jú lóyún. Bọ́ọ̀bù fọ́jú lóyún.
Ìfọ́jú lóyún.
Àwọn obìnrin
Àwọn obìnrin
tí wọ́n wu ọkọ mi.
tí wọ́n wọkọ mi.
Wọ́n gbèrò ni. Wọ́n pinnu ni. Láti fẹ́ ni. Lórúkọ Jésù. Gbogbo yín ni máa fọdọ̀.
Ẹni máa tó dọ̀.
Lórúkọ Jésù.
Lórúkọ Jésù.
Gbogbo fọ́jú lóyún. You will not see my husband.
You will not see my husband.
So I will not labor for another inheritance.
Labor for another to inherit.
The traditional engagement is carried out by a contracted professional called the Alaga Ijoko, which translates to traditional master of ceremony. This person could be a member of the bride's family or a complete stranger. The Alaga Ijoko is always a woman. Her duty is to properly officiate and coordinate the proceedings so that each provision of tradition is strictly adhered to. To the bride's family, this involves prostrating to the family and formally requesting their daughter's hand in marriage. The groom's people also hire a professional called the Alaga Iduro, which means a master of ceremony who follows the groom and family to beg for the hand of their daughter. Other festivities include the letter reading, which is read by a young lady from the groom's family and which also asks for the bride's hand. The bride's family also responds with a letter of their own. As the ceremony proceeds, items listed for the engagement are presented. The items vary slightly in each traditional wedding, but the general articles are the same. A bag of sugar, a bag of rice, alligator pepper, a large number of bitter cola, a bag of salt, kola nut, the holy book, a keg of honey, about 40 large tubers of yam. Non-edible items could include expensive materials like lace, several pairs of shoes, a wristwatch, an engagement ring, and a head tie. When all the requirements are met, the groom is allowed to sit in one of the two large chairs conspicuously placed in front of the guests. The chairs are artfully decorated in the ceremonial colors chosen by the wedding planner. The bride is then heralded into the hall, followed by her friends and bridesmaids. She is introduced to the groom's family and assumes her place beside the groom. At this stage, they are considered married. At this point, all that's left is to dance, feast, and make merry. The entertainment might consist of a celebrity master of ceremony who could be a member of the family or a professional. He or she is different from the Alaga Iduro or Alaga Ijoko. This MC coordinates the entertainment by introducing the live band or disc jockey and adheres to the prearranged program. The band is usually ethnic but combines contemporary popular songs, blending with both English renditions, Yoruba native tongue, and talking drums. Every beautiful ceremony must come to an end, and as much as family and friends, as well as the couple, are having a great time, the time comes when they all have to go home, wishing the newest couple a happily ever after.
Promise to be true, to give my all to you, no matter what they say. All to you, no matter what they say. This heart belongs to you.
They all have to go home, wishing the newest couple a happily ever after. Every beautiful ceremony must come to an end, and as much as family and friends, as well as the couple, are having a great time, the time comes when they all have to go home, wishing the newest couple a happily ever after.
Promise to be true, to give my all to you, no matter what they say. This heart belongs to you. I thank the Lord.
All righty, welcome back. It's still the mid-morning show on BCOS television, and I must say that feature on Yoruba traditional marriage, got me talking, and I was like, why is it that when they are doing that marriage, they don't pick any other thing? If they go for the word of God, if someone like me, I'll go and pick honey or pick money or the yam safe, So I'm not really a fan of yam. But anyway, you're welcome back. And yes, our topic for today is online marriage, progress or problem. I said our guests today, they're going to dissect it. They're going to, give us the information we need to know about this particular topic. It is a lounge session, and our second guest is going to join us. But before she does, let's welcome Barrister Joel Olatunbosun. Good morning, sir. It's a pleasure having you on set with us today.
Thank you very much. Good morning.
Good morning.
Fine, thank you.
All right. So yes, online marriage, the digital age has transformed how people meet, how they date, and even get married. And, from social media platforms to dating apps, many successful marriages have begun online, right from their dating, their meeting, their courting, they met online, and then it transforms to they getting married online as well, whereby the marriage is virtual. So how would you say technology has changed the way people find love and marriage partners today?
Yeah, thank you very much. Well, everybody knows that the world has changed since yesterday. The world has changed since yesterday. And nonetheless, we are living in an ever-changing world, but serving the never-changing God. And also being ruled by the never-changing law. The law has not changed. The tradition has not changed. But, everything is new to someone who is ignorant of tradition. Yeah. And going by online marriage, there's no such thing as online marriage. It is not recognized by the law. Traditionally, it is not recognized because the law of the country says that if any marriage will take place, it must take place between parties, the parents and other people involved, the community involved, and they have to be in attendance. It is not what you do online. You understand? But if you are talking of dating, yeah, dating, it is recognized. The law recognizes dating. You can date online.
Okay.
Of course, back then those days, we can also say we dated online, you know, through this Nitel or writing letter or this and that, though it has been replaced with social media.
Okay.
So such one is recognized by the law, and traditionally it is also recognized. But when we are talking about marriage, statutorily conducted marriage, the marriage, you know, if you marry under the Act, of course, there are 3 places recognized by the law whereby marriage can take place.
Okay.
Either the place of worship, you know, it can take place, you know, at the registry, and other places recognized by the law. So, but there's no such thing. The law does not recognize anyone getting married online, except in one of these states, Utah, the western part of United States of America, they recognize, you know, online marriage.
Okay.
And apart from that, there's nowhere in the world where marriage should be conducted, you know, online.
Okay. So you already mentioned that the law does not
It
support
does not. The law
online
doesn't
marriage,
recognize
but
that.
almost every Saturday, we see something happen, because I know a friend that actually attended a wedding whereby the husband was not, you know, in Nigeria. The husband was, I think, in another country, and the wife as well was also in another country, not where the husband was, and the parents gathered in Nigeria. They did they had a celebratory wedding, pomp, pageantry, everything was very nice and it went well. So what would you say are the factors, you know, that have contributed to the growing popularity of online weddings?
Okay, now see, there's the international law.
Okay.
The international law, we know I was talking in the context of Nigerian law.
Yes.
The international law may recognize, you know, marriage online, like I've earlier said, that's Utah.
Okay.
And there are some places whereby, due to, you know, exceptional, let me just call it exceptional case, you know, due to some reasons, some country, you know, the husband may not be available due to one reason or the other, but in Nigeria, it is not recognized. But in some other countries, it is recognized.
So what are those factors?
The factors responsible for online marriage, you know, see, let me tell you, one of the factors is frustration.
Why frustration?
Frustration. When somebody is frustrated, he can do anything imaginable to get what he wants. You understand? And anywhere, call it any name. So online marriage can take place as a result of frustration. When somebody is frustrated, anything comes, anything goes. So anything you ask the person.
I don't think I go with that.
Okay.
It might not be frustration.
Okay, what could have been
It might
responsible?
be distance, and then the fact that it might not be frustration, it might not be desperation. But I think we'll talk about it more.
If you call it distance.
Barrister, wait. Let's bring in our second guest.
Okay.
And when she's seated, I know she is going to be like 2 against 1. 2 against 2.
Okay.
All right, it's still mid-morning show on BCOS television. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Okay.